It will take 1 or 2 minutes to get there.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time I do kindly request all of our family and friends in attendance here this evening to kindly take your respective seats at this time.
Entrances. Make sure this is fluid.
Okay.
Make sure nobody's covering your shot.
Okay.
Okay, you're responsible for this angle.
Okay. Got
Okay.
it. Yep.
So you're getting this ready. You're getting this complete angle. Okay, for the
Okay.
entrances.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, how are we feeling tonight? Family and friends, tonight we are gathered to celebrate love with your bride and groom. Today you have been here and you have witnessed these two lovebirds coming together. And family and friends, tonight we're going to celebrate these two. So ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, if you're excited to celebrate love with your newlyweds, somebody make some noise. Come on. There we go, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sammy. I will be your host for the evening. And family and friends, on the ones and twos, I have DJ Nero, and we are Platinum Roadshow. And tonight, we have one sole purpose, and that is to make sure you guys have an amazing time celebrating love with your newlyweds. So family and friends, before we get started, and we get started by introducing our family members this evening, I want to raise the energy level in this room. So at this time, I need everyone to put 2 hands up in the air. That's right, 2 hands up, 2 hands up. And I need you to clap to the beat, come on. There we go, there we go. Family and friends, as I mentioned earlier, tonight, we are here to celebrate love. But ladies and gentlemen, before we welcome your bride and groom, we're going to be welcoming the families of our bride and groom at this time. So I kindly request everyone to please direct your attention towards the main entrance doors at this time. Ladies and gentlemen, up first we have the bride's parents. A big round of applause for Ram and Serena Capella. everyone in the ballroom to kindly stand up at this time. That's right. Both sides of the ballroom. I need everyone to stand up at this time. And ladies and gentlemen, your bride and groom are right outside the entrance doors. I want to make sure they feel the love in this room before they walk in. So I need everyone's help for that. This side over here on the count of 3, they can hear you. When I count to 3, I want to hear you be loud. I want to hear the love in this room. On the count of 3, make some noise. 1, 2, and 3. This side, same thing goes. Your bride and groom are right outside those entrance doors. I want to make sure they feel the love in this room tonight. On the count of 3, I need you to scream and shout. 1, 2, and 3. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please do direct your attention towards the main entrance doors. At this time, clap your hands and make some noise for the first time. As husband and wife, I present to you Dr. Srinath and Dr. Ritika Srinath. Ladies and gentlemen, somebody make some noise for your bride and groom tonight. Come on! Ladies and gentlemen, before we get any other events started here this evening, first and foremost, I need everyone to give their undivided attention towards your bride and groom at this time.
Welcome everyone. In case you haven't gathered, I'm Ritika and Srinath. We're both very excited to have you guys here at our wedding. Deep thanks for coming in the middle of a winter storm, and we're really hoping that you guys are ready to get this party started.
I mean, I don't have much more to say. My name is Srinath. I am Groom. Thank you all for joining us. Have a wonderful time. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we get anything started, I have one more final question for you before we get anywhere. If you think your groom looks handsome, somebody make some noise, come on! And ladies and gentlemen, this is the $1 million question of the evening. Are you ready? If you think your bride looks gorgeous, somebody scream! Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we do request all of our family and friends to kindly take your seats at this time. But ladies and gentlemen, as you're taking your seats, I also request for you to get your cameras ready, turn your phone on, and direct your attention towards the main floor at this time. Because ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of the night where you're going to be seeing your newlyweds having their first dance as husband and wife. Come on, a big round of applause for your newlyweds.
Yeah, it's good.
तू ही तो जन्नत मेरी, तू ही मेरा जुनून, तू ही तो मन्नत मेरी, तू ही रूह का सुकून, तू ही अखियों की ठंडक, तू ही दिल की है दस्तक, और कुछ ना जानूं मैं, बस इतना ही जानूं, तुझ में रब दिखता है यारा, मैं क्या करूं, तुझ में रब दिखता है यारा, मैं क्या करूं, सजदे सर झुकता है यारा, मैं क्या करूं, तुझ में रब दिखता है यारा, मैं क्या करूं.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for your bride and groom. Come on! At this time, we do request our bride and groom to please make your way towards the stage at this time. Ladies and gentlemen, how are we feeling so far? You guys feeling good? Come on, if you guys feel the love in the building tonight, somebody make some noise. Come on. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I will be inviting a couple of very, very special individuals to make their way forward to share a couple of special words with this evening. But ladies and gentlemen, as I invite these special individuals, I have a small request from everyone here. I do kindly request everyone to please keep the side conversations to a minimum so we can give these individuals the respect that they deserve this evening. So family and friends, up first, please help me welcome at this time the proud parents of the bride. A big round of applause to welcome Ron and Sharana Capella on the floor this time.
Good evening, everybody. How you guys doing? Thanks for coming. For those of you who still don't know who I am, my name is Ram Kampala, and I am the bride's father. And my wife is right here. So thank you again. I hope you guys are going to have some good fun this evening. My mom and my mother-in-law in India are not able to attend, but they have sent their blessings and prayers to the newlyweds, Ritika and Srinath. I'd like to thank my family who came across from Canada and US, and of course my brother-in-law, Prasad and Padma, and mainly my other brother-in-law who came from India, Mr. Neith Sadasivrao, and of course my buddy from a lot of years, and his wife, Vamshi and Gayatri, who came all the way from India, guys. Loud applause for all the support and help, please. If you're here, you already know Ritika is just incredible. She has this magical way of lighting up your room, not just with a smile, but with her warmth, her humor, and that little spark of mischief that's been keeping on my toes since she was a kid. I couldn't be prouder to be here today in front of you all today, watching my little girl start this incredible new chapter of life. Seeing her so happy, so confident, and so deeply loved, it's every parent's dream comes true. In fact, she was my go-to child for all chores, and I can assure you of this, she does prune my plants extremely well, and she also helps move the furniture and the Persian rugs that I have every month or twice. Trust me, when she went to medical school, when I called her and said, listen, when are you coming for vacation? The first thing she would ask is, Dad, are you asking me to come to help prune your plants and your rugs? Sorry, I can't. So that's the sense of humor she has. Ritika was a go-getter and never believed in giving up. One such example, when she was around 10 or 11 years, we had a small strip mall just next to my door, next to my house. And then right when we entered it, of course, as you know, I got 3 kids, one elder one Malvika and the younger one Rohan. She would start negotiating right from the first store, requesting me to buy something. The first store was a hair wig store. She was 10 or 11. She said, Dad, can I get a wig? I would say, no, you're too small, you can't get it. Then the next store was a plumbing store. She would say, can I get a spanner? I hear loud noises in my washroom, so I could just try to fix it. I would say, no, you're not getting it. Then there was a pet store, and trust me, at the end, there was a barber salon. And she would say, Dad, can you at least buy me that seat, the chair, so I can just sit on it and read? And I would say, no, you will never get that. But again, I truly miss her sense of humor, and she's wonderful. I'd like to thank Mr. Ramanan family. Yeah, sure, go ahead, guys. Give an applause, please. I'll take that. Thanks to the Ramanan family for accepting her. I'd like to speak to Srinath. From the moment you came in Ritika's life, it was clear you were something special. You didn't just love her, you understood her. You brought out the best in her, supporting her in everything she does with your steadfast reassurance. You're kind. Please, go ahead. Yes. Oh, why not? You're kind, patient, and with just enough wit to keep up with her, which is no simple feat. Genuinely, welcome to our family. I wouldn't want anyone else. Thank you. And guys, being married for 35 years, my 2 cents for a successful marriage. Cherish each other's dreams, support each other's stumbles, and celebrate each other's victories, big and small. No two wines are alike, and neither for any two people. Learn to blend your preferences, your wishes, and your dreams, creating a unique vintage that reflects both of you. Remember, compromise isn't defeat, it's a waltz where both parents lead and follow. Finally, I'd like to thank my wife, Shavna Kompella. I know she's getting a little bit nervous, but it's all good. So she raised 3 of her kids with a lot of values. She was a mentor, a motivational force who made them to be go-getters and to overcome any challenges to be successful. At last, let's raise a glass to Ritika and Srinath. I'm just wondering if they poured the champagne yet or not, but if not, I'll come back. But I know some tables they did. All right, you're all ready, guys? All right, let's raise a glass to Ritika and Srinath. Ritika, you've always been my little girl. And while today you're taking a new title, wife, you'll never lose that special place in my heart. And Srinath, thank you for loving her the way she deserves. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for your help. Thanks for your patience. Have fun. Enjoy, guys. Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for the bride's proud parents. Come on! Alright, family and friends, at this time, please help me welcome the groom's parents. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause to welcome Srini, Vasam, and Jankini rubbing on the floor this time. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, a big round of applause for the groom's parents.
Good evening, everyone. How are you all feeling? Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Just want to start a few things because I haven't prepared anything. Let's see how it goes. 2 minutes is the time. Sure. Srinath joined the school, Mount Carmel in India. He studied in India, the elementary school. And when he comes back from the school every day, it's a nightmare for John. Because just outside the gate of the school, there is a store, something he needs to buy and then eat. So it was so difficult for her every day go get him from the school, and then he's so adamant to get something, buy something to eat from that store. And then now I wish, Ritika, find a school for your kid where there is no store just outside the school. Okay? And it was second grade. It was second grade. No. It was LKG in the school where the teacher called me and then said, Srinath is not writing anything. I write in the board and he doesn't write anything. I don't know what's going on. Why don't you teach? Why don't you tell him something? So it happened 2 weeks. And then next I went to the school and I asked the teacher what he is doing. Teacher writes on the board. Srinath doesn't write. He goes to the board and then comes back and writes. I should thank his LKG teacher to call me and then ask me to take him to a doctor and see it is a congenital some problem in his eyes to get the lens, and after the lens was given, he started studying. And then, boom, fast forward, he became a doctor! Fast forward, guys. It is very, very difficult. It was a difficult period. After my first son Sriram's wedding, and then my wife got a surgery on her shoulder, and then I was running fever 105. Trust me, doctors. He knows. He measured, it was 105. I was sleeping upstairs. My wife was sitting one hand, this hand, like this, and then she was sitting like this, just after the surgery. 3 days. I was just running fever. Just removed all the shirt. I was feeling shivering. He said, no, you have to remove the shirt. You know all the doctors out there, everyone knows that. He will come, he has his phone which will just tell him when to go and give medication. It's only Tylenol, nothing else. Just Tylenol. Everything was given and we took that. He is such a careful person. Then he takes care of everybody, and such a care, he will take care of you, Ritika. So don't worry, and he will be the great husband for you. And Srinath, for you, I love you so much that whatever you have done, so much of help he has done to the parents, moving here, moving there, back and forth, and everything. Call Srinath, and then he comes with Home Depot boxes, large, medium, and small. Put everything, and then he packs us and then takes us everything. So he has helped us so much. So I really thank Kumpalla's family for accepting Srinath as their son-in-law. And then we love you all. Such a grand wedding and such a grand celebration from the whole day. The whole day was so beautiful. I don't know which part of the planet I am in. So thank you so much for arranging so very, very pleasant day. And thank you all, and God bless you, Srinath and Ritika. Thank you so much.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, one more time, a big round of applause for the proud parents of the groom. Come on. Well, ladies and gentlemen, up next at this time, please help me welcome the bride's brother. A big round of applause for Shri Ram. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. This time, please help me welcome the groom's brother, Shri Ram, on the floor this time.
We're all the same family now. Anyways, good evening. I'm Shri Ram, the groom's brother. So, let's talk about my brother, the groom, for a second. He's a man of decisiveness, and that is going to be the theme. A neurologist, sure, but not because he wished it when he was like 4 or 6 or whatever age kids say wild things. No. He became a doctor through grit, rebellion, and most importantly, claiming what was his, a man of decisiveness. I remember one fine Sunday. You know why Sunday? Because there's no post on Sundays. He came down the stairs, like came down the stairs. And he had that look on his face, like a decided face. And he didn't say, I want to go to med school. He said, I'm going to apply to med school and go. That's what he said. He said, I'm going to apply to med school and go. And just like that, boom, yeah, he diagnosed his own future and prescribed himself a one-way ticket to success. A man of decisiveness. And, fast forward a little bit, same look on his face. He says, I'm gonna get boba with this chick named Ritika. And if she shows up, I'm gonna marry her. That was his face, I'm gonna marry her. No hesitation, no second opinion, just diagnose and treat. And honestly, if you know him, the whole love story played out like something straight out of Hong Kong, right away. Little high stakes, little fast paced, and somehow always perfectly timed. A man of decisiveness. And if Ritika had been just 5 minutes late, I half expected him to say, push the button! Start speed dialing and calling her straight away. But thank God she showed up, or we might have to check his vitals. And from that moment on, she's been this radiant, joyful presence and lighting up his life and honestly all of ours in our family. And speaking of perfect timing, the two of them have a dynamic that could rival an iconic duo. I'm not just saying that. Over the years, there's been no shortage of moments where one of them would look at the other and say, "Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?" Usually right before they were completely ignored. So that's them, the dynamic, iconic duo. And to both of you, may your love be like a strong heartbeat, as steady, reliable, and occasionally racing with excitement. May you diagnose challenges together, prescribe each other laughter, patience, and a lifetime of happiness. I love you both.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a big round of applause for the Groom's brothers tonight. Family and friends, at this time, please help me welcome the bride's brother Rohan on the floor this time.
Hey everyone, thank you guys for all coming out to celebrate over the past few days. Before we start, I just want to thank both sets of parents for putting on a fantastic wedding, and I think that they've done a fantastic job. But I really want to thank in specific my parents for leaving 30 different items today in their room, but only remembering each of those items one at a time. Because that provided me the most amazing opportunity to examine the exquisite and detailed nature of the patterning of the elevator floors. So for that opportunity, from the bottom of my heart, I sincerely thank you guys. So, for those of you that don't know me, I'm Rohan, Ritika's younger brother. And it's great to see so many people who voluntarily chose to celebrate this wedding. And I say voluntarily because, if we're being honest, I'm kind of obligated to be here. I can bring in 5 different things that are also great on a Friday evening to do. And I must say, before we start as well, it's going to be really weird for me to say her government name, because both me and my sister Malvika have about 40 different nicknames for her, and I promise you none of them are flattering in any way whatsoever. So, growing up, I was oftentimes referred to as Ritika's younger brother. So the age gap between me and her is 4 years. What that allowed for is for her to create a solid image and foundation of who she is and reputation. And then for me to come in and to do everything I could to try and match it, but in many cases completely fail. And I will say that even though being her little brother had some lofty expectations for me, which, like I said, never really meet, I will say it definitely came with a variety of perks. For example, I had the distinct advantage of having her help me on all of my essays and projects. Now, I want to be clear though, this was not voluntary on her part. Oftentimes it required a lot of gentle encouragement from my parents. The best example that I can give is, when I was in grade 9, in my gym class, for some reason, they wanted us to write an essay. I don't know why gym class, I don't understand. She was starting her first year of university and wanted to be able to go out and explore Toronto for all the things that it had to offer. So when I asked her for help, she understandably said, "No, we'll do it yourself." Now, this is where some of that gentle encouragement from my parents came, and suffice to say, I did pretty well on that assignment. I remember in grade 4, I won a speech competition. I spoke about what I would do if I was a trillionaire, all the stuff and all the cool and wacky things I would spend money on. And shortly after that, people started accusing me of having her write my speech. And I was furious. I was livid. Because how did they know? I think the nature of sibling relationships in general evolve a lot as we get older. When we're younger, we care a lot about very trivial things, like who gets to watch TV at a certain time, who gets to have the specific piece of food. And then as you get older, the relationship matures, you start to worry more about like existential things, whatever that means, and about how we fit in this place in the world. I will say though, none of that applies if you ask my mom. Because to her, we still fight and argue as if we were still a few kids at 160 Brookside Road. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think that's going to be changing anytime soon. And if it does, I'll be shocked. But I do hope that we left some things in the past. So like, I hope that like we left the fact that like she stole my lucky $10, the fact that she pushed me into a TV stand because I didn't want to show a piece of, I didn't want to rewind a movie that we were watching. I hope that's all in the past. But all of the chaotic moments that we've had growing up, not just me and her, but also with our older sister Malika, and all the interactions that we've had when we were at the dinner table and my parents had left, and it was just us talking, or just us getting to know each other better. Were all pivotal experiences that we all had that truly shaped the people that we've become today. And I think that regardless of what happens in the future, that's always going to be something that keeps us at our core fundamentally connected. Shri, I'm very excited to welcome you into our family. Why you chose to join it, I'm not sure. Anyways, from my perspective, I think it's pretty clear to both myself and anyone else who pays attention that the both of you do your absolute best to make each other the best possible versions of each other. And I'm excited to see what the both of you will be able to do as you work together to build a bright and amazing future for each other. I'm really excited to see all of the great things that you guys are able to accomplish both professionally and personally. I only have a few requests for you guys. The first one is to stay true to your authentic and wonderful selves, push each other to improve and to strive for greatness, and Chichagoros, please stop plagiarizing my personality and stealing all of my stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, a big round of applause for the Groom's brother this evening. Come on! All right, family and friends, up next, I'm going to be welcoming the bride's best friends on the floor at this time. So please help me welcome Tina and Karishma on the floor this time.
We are 2/3 of a whole.
They say when you meet your person, that sparks fly, your heart feels warm, and you feel a sense of instant connection. Well, that's exactly how I felt when I met Ritika back in 2017 in med school. What started off as being as study buddies turned into one of the most cherished friendships I have.
I first met Ritika when we were awkward preteens at family functions. Going through med school together helped us trauma bond over late night study sessions. We shared countless memories together, from quick ice cream breaks to unforgettable island adventures. I have watched her grow into the incredible person she is today and can honestly say she deserves all of the happiness in the world.
So we had the privilege of witnessing Ritika fall in love with Shri right from their very first date to this very exact moment.
From the moment we met Shri, it was obvious that the two were meant to be together. We truly bring out the best in each other and create a beautiful balance that has been a joy to witness. We are so happy to see so many faces here today to celebrate them and their future together.
Which means it's our time to warn you. So, if anyone doesn't know, Ritika is a planner. Her first love, sorry Shri, is a to-do list. She likes to think of everything she needs to complete in a certain time and plans it to the minute. And God forbid you fall behind. Don't get me wrong, this is probably what made her into a successful cardiologist. But she would have these to-do lists whenever we were trying to plan fun weekends. So Shri, here's our warning to you. Do not ever say, go with the flow. And if you fall behind on her schedule, expect tears.
She's also one of the most hilarious people we know. Her sense of humor is impeccable, and regardless of the situation, she has a knack for making anyone laugh. There's always an endless supply of cheesy dad jokes that are sometimes borderline funny. She's the person you go to make you feel better, the one you can count on to cheer you on regardless of the situation.
That being said, just to be clear, Shri, you have entered our trio.
Yep, we're sharing her with you. That means we get first dibs.
We've laughed together, cried together, and have probably spent more than 5,000 hours on FaceTime together.
That's not a lie. When we were studying for exams, we would join on a FaceTime call and sit in silence while we studied, sometimes until 2 in the morning. And not just studying, we would even do chores together like laundry and cleaning dishes. We just can't get enough of each other.
I know, we're an odd trio.
And that's never gonna change, ever.
But that is enough about our love for Ritika. Today is about celebrating the love that have brought you two together.
We hope your love continues to grow deeper each day and that your life is filled with joy, adventure, and endless laughter. Cheers.
Join family and friends with a big round of applause for the bride's best friends. Ladies and gentlemen, up next we have the groom's best friend making his way towards the center of the floor. Please help me welcome Nishant on the floor this time.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. So, Shri spoke at my wedding 3 years ago, and with a fairly embarrassing speech. And since then, I've been patiently waiting. He did tell me to keep this no more than exactly 1 minute, very sternly. So, Shri, I timed myself, and this is about 11 and a half minutes. So, I'd like to share with you all tonight the most memorable moments and milestones I've had with Shri over the last decade. So, let's go back in time to 2012, college. My first time meeting Shri was our freshman year at the UConn Library. He was holding a stack of books so high he couldn't see over them. Fast forward 4 years of shenanigans to 2016, our senior year, throwing a party in our apartment at Hilltop with our roommates. The first night we moved in and immediately getting in trouble with our RA. 2016, post-college, that sweet spot before we both started working, waking up in a remote, desolate jungle village in the Dominican Republic, and then wondering how we're going to survive for the next 8 days. 2017, when we just started working. So spontaneously after work one day, we were both really tired and said, let's go do something fun. We both decided to go go-karting. And oddly enough, for about a month to a month and a half, we went like 9 times. That was a really weird phase for both of us. We never talked about it. 2018, meeting your family. I remember laughing on the couch with your mom and dad for probably a couple hours, and I think it was making fun of you. Going to Disneyland with your brother on a random trip, like fully grown children. 2019, your career. The moment you told me you got into med school, and then staying in Connecticut. We were so over the moon that we ended up going to California for 2 weeks with your brother and roaming around in a Jeep named Black Betty. 2020, watching you chunk a golf ball into the water over and over and over during COVID when we got locked up. I've really never seen you that angry. 2021, pool parties in Ellington, watching you use floaties. You really got to learn how to swim. 2022, being one of the best men at my wedding and giving me a hug the night before my wedding. 2023, I went to 15 plus home showings, and the one home showing that I brought Shri to, I ended up buying. To put some perspective on this, my wife didn't see the property until we closed. 2024, Shri sitting down on my living room couch after a date he had just gone on, and almost blurting it out. Actually, I think he screamed it. He said, "I'm going to marry this girl named Ritika." 2025, and that brings me to today. Ritika, I've shared many memorable moments with your husband, but I gotta say, I've never seen Shri light up the way he does when he sees you. I've known you for a shorter time, but I can tell that you are genuine and caring, ambitious and really witty, and definitely much cooler and funnier than Shri. You two complement each other perfectly, and your corny inside jokes make my heart melt. So here's to you two, embarking on the next chapter of your lives. I wish you nothing but a life filled with love, challenging and growing each other, and many milestones to celebrate for decades to come. Love you both.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for the Groom's best friend tonight. Come on! Ladies and gentlemen, we feeling good? Are you guys ready for some song and dance? Oh yeah! Well, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we are going to be having a very, very special family and friends dance performance. I do request our handsome groom and escort his beautiful bride across the stage for the best viewing angle in the house. And ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I do invite our special performers to please make your way towards the dance floor at this time.
I'm sorry, what's that?
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we do request our special performers to please make your way towards the dance floor at this time.
Let's cut off the heads, or like, how do you want to do it? Like, do you want to just tilt up a little bit?
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for that beautiful performance. Come on! At this time, can we get all the performers to come together for a picture at this time? That's right. Once again, if you were a part of the performance, please make your way back towards the floor for a picture with your bride and groom at this time. Spectacular performance. At this time, we do request everyone to please kindly take your seats at this time.
I lost my voice for a second.
Alright, family and friends, at this time, I need everyone to get their camera phones ready. We are just about ready to have our traditional cake cutting ceremony. At this time, I'm going to be asking our handsome group for a favor to escort this beautiful bride to the cake table at this time for our traditional cake cutting ceremony. So ladies and gentlemen, clap your hands and make some noise for your bride and groom this evening.
It's okay. It's fine. No, confuse their job. They're gonna be facing that way.
All right, family and friends, at this time, we are ready to welcome our bride and groom towards the cake table just in a moment for our cake cutting ceremony. So ladies and gentlemen, at this time, once again, clap your hands and make some noise for your bride and groom. Come on! Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for your bride and groom this evening! And family and friends, as your bride and groom get to taste their wedding cake for the first time, One more time, a big round of applause for your newlyweds this evening.
मैं साया बन के साथ तेरे रहना 24 घंटे मैं रहना 24 घंटे मैं आंखों से चुरा लूं जाना तेरे जो भी गम थे हर तेरे जो भी गम थे मेरी आके तू जाना नहीं ऐसी रब से
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, before we do anything else and move forward this evening, I have a small request from our bride and groom for everyone here this evening. We request everyone to please stand up and make your way towards the stage at this time. We want a picture with all of our guests here this evening. We want to make sure we get to take a beautiful photograph for them to memorize everyone that's here tonight to celebrate with these two. So once again, if you are here this evening to celebrate with your bride and groom, I do kindly request for you to please make your way towards the dance floor this time for a group picture. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I want to see everyone make their way towards the middle. Leave a lot of space behind as well. Behind. If you're taller, come towards the back a little bit. If you're a little bit taller. If you're shorter, you're little, come towards the front. All the children, come towards the front. Come on. We want to make sure we can get everyone in the picture together.
Kani, can you remove that light please for me? Captain, thank you.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you cannot see the camera cannot see you. Can everyone see the camera? All right. We're getting ready for our first picture. Everyone, big smiles, come on. If you love your bride and groom, somebody make some noise. But ladies and gentlemen, tonight, we are at a celebration. If you're here to party with your newlyweds, I want to see 2 hands up in the air right now. Put them up, put them up, put them up. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, your dance floor has officially started. We're here to celebrate. So put your hands up, and here we go. Come on. All my ladies, clap your Here we go, come on! Move your hips, shake your hips, move your hips, shake your hips, move your hips, shake your hips, move your hips, shake your hips. Here we go! Here we go, come on! Sing it with me, come on! Here we go, come on!
शादी करोगी मुझसे शादी करोगी मुझसे शादी करोगी मुझसे शादी करोगी और कब तक जवानी छुपाओगी रानी कमर कितना सताओगी रानी कभी तो किसी की दुल्हनिया बनोगी मुझसे शादी करोगी मुझसे शादी करोगी मुझसे शादी करोगी मुझसे शादी करोगी मेरी से मेरुपा सबसे अरुपा here we go come on come on, if you love your bride, put your hands up. If you love your groom, put your hands up in the air. Come on. Oh, yeah. Hey. Hey. If you're sitting down, make your way to the dance floor. Come on. Here we go. Here we go.
Let's go. When I walk in the club, all eyes on me. I'm with the party rock crew.
Let's try when that beat drops. I want to see you jump. Put your hands up. Come on. Put them up. Put them up. Here we go.
So damn hard to please. We gotta kill this switch. You're from the 70s.